Well, the Tour de France Stage 15 is on tap tomorrow. Cederet to Andorra la Vella. And this is the Principality. They're heading in there tomorrow and going over the Tour's highest climb tomorrow, 2,400 meters. Andrea knows the area well. He went out there and previewed it. Andrea, what are we looking at?
Well, we look at a fantastic mountain stage tomorrow, long from east to west, and we cross the Pyrenees. We change country, we finish in Andorra la Vella, which is the sixth smallest country in the world. But let's talk about the mountains. So from tomorrow, from kilometer zero, it's up and down, not much flat, but a lot of valley roads as well at the beginning. So it's going to be a tight fight from the start to go for the breakaway probably. But let's focus on the last two climbs of the day.
The big ones.
The big ones. They ascend up to Port de Invalira to 2,400 meters. It's a long, steady climb, never steeper than 10%. Average is about 7. It's going to be a big climb for rouleurs, so the passista in Italian, high speed. So I don't expect much happening there. But the last climb, they call the Big Salis, is really hard. 6.5 kilometers long, but the first 3.5, 4 kilometers are above 12%. When I did it, I was impressed. It was the first time for me as well, and I thought I was climbing the Mortirolo. You know, you need to be a mountain goat to go over that mountain. And the last descent into town is quite technical. The last few kilometers really into town are pretty fast.
Well, as you mentioned, that last climb, Bec Salis, 8, 5, and 2 seconds are on offer. Bonus seconds at the top of that climb that could go in favor of any of those GC riders out on the hunt to get time back on Tadej Pogačar. Then at the finish line, the usual 10, 6, and 4 bonus seconds are on offer, and it's the Principality of Andorra. Many pro World Tour riders live there. Many riders call it home training ground, and they'll know it well. 64. Andreas counted on his 64 fingers. And so these are the riders. I think it's a very similar stage to what we had today, but we're talking higher altitudes, and we're finally in those big Pyrenees. We're heading there tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful, but we need to talk about who are the riders that could possibly do damage tomorrow.
Yeah, well, let's say for me, tomorrow is the perfect day for a big breakaway, and we will see big names attacking from kilometer zero. Of course, the battle for the Polka jersey, that jersey is not over, and Quintana, I assume Quintana will still be there fighting, and Woods, of course, needs to put a lot of effort to defend his leadership. But let's talk about names. It will be a GC battle for sure tomorrow. They can't wait any longer.
My guess is Guillaume Martin's going to be enthusiastic about what happened today, and he needs to go out on the attack on the mountains because he has a horrible time trial, and we still have a time trial coming up, so he needs to go out on the attack and get more time if he has dreams of a podium in Paris. He needs to do that tomorrow. Nairo Quintana is going to be a good one because he is from high altitude. He's going to be favored in tomorrow's stage.
Tomorrow's stage is also well known by many riders who lives in Andorra, and everybody, I mean, all these riders would like to, do a great ride tomorrow in a place where they spend a lot of time. I assume a rider like Richard Carapaz will definitely try to go and attack tomorrow, probably on the last climb. So Tadej Pogačar will be, he has to defend his leadership. So I think tomorrow is a day for Tadej Pogačar.
Also, look for Jonas Vingegaard and Rigoberto Urán because those teams let their podium spot slip away, especially Rigoberto Urán, who was sitting second overall. We saw Guillaume Martin move up. So look for those teams to try something. Sepp Kuss, we know the American wants to do something out there tomorrow, and he likes the high altitude, he likes the climbing. Only thing is that descent finish is going to be very tricky to handle tomorrow. I am going to go with Michael Woods, the Canadian, because he had such a great ride. I'm guessing he's going to find his descending skills just being perfected. Those are hopefully big roads that he can deal with, and he's going to be motivated by that polka dot jersey that he put on today. He dreamt about as a child, and he was living it out there on the roads today. He's going to be dressed in the polka dots tomorrow when we head out of town, and he's going to be loving it because we're looking at stage 15 of the 2021 Tour de France, and we're finally in the Pyrenees. So be there with us tomorrow when we're out there on the roads.